All right, so we got the trailer for Smurfs, and you know what? I liked the Smurfs growing up. It was past my time, but I remember they would have the Smurfs cartoon playing on Boomerang when I was a kid, and I would watch an occasional episodes. Oh, it looks like they got some of that, but this was the Smurfs I watched, though. I guess the ones that ran from 81 to 90. I would see reruns of it. I was not alive during that time when that show was on, though. I was born 95, as per the 30th birthday. Okay. Jeez. All right. Do I want attention? No. You brought it up, not me. Okay. But I was like, I remember checking out those episodes and I remember liking them, being into them, thinking the Smurfs were funny, entertaining. And at one point, the Smurfs were huge. My dad, who did grow up watching it as a kid and stuff like that, he would tell me the Smurfs were a big deal, that everybody knew Smurfs. And I guess in Mexico, they were a big thing. And people would buy the little toys and whatnot. And you'd have your little collections. Smurfs was a big deal back in the day. I don't know what happened now. But now we got the trailer for this one. They're trying a third time with the Smurfs because we've had two live action movies where they like went into our world and then an animated one that came out in like 2017 or something like that. Okay, I sat there and I watched this trailer. I don't mind the animation. I'm actually not crazy about it. If anything, I like the animation of the previous Smurf movie. What was that one called? Let's open that one and see what that trailer looked like. Smurf 2000. Oh, it was 11. That no, it had to be like 17. It has to be like 2017 trailer. I think the animation of this movie, I much more prefer it. Like this, just vibrant, lively. I can't remember or tell you anything about it, but this look of the Smurfs, way better. I don't know. I like the way they look here, just the detail and whatnot. Very modernized. Here, I'm not a big fan of this like almost like watercolor or like paper cutout look. But dude, okay, I sat there watching this trailer, jaw slowly going open, and I'm just like, oh my god, this looks awful. This looks so bad. What happened? Why is it impossible to make a Smurf movie, man? Because they got a freaking influencer Smurf in the house. We got Rihanna, who's gonna play Smurfette. It feels like she's always ends up being the biggest character. But the fact that they threw in people, okay, so they have Grouchy, classic Smurf. Who doesn't like good old Grouchy Smurf? Got to be in there being a hater. That's fine. What are we doing now? Influencer Smurf? The amount of jokes I've also seen online about influencer Smurf have got me a little laughing a little too hard at something where it's like, well, Chris, you're technically influencer. You shut your mouth. I'm not no influencer with these kind of jokes right here. Let's see these. Okay. Influencer Smurf after being caught smurfing a Smurf. He smurfed a Smurf. Hey, at least he didn't smurf her though, right? He smurfed her, but he didn't smurf her. That's all right. We got people gunning down freaking influencer Smurf in the middle of the street. Influencer Smurf death. We can monetize that video. We can stretch that out. Influencer Smurf being killed. We got moist critical influencer Smurf. No, because why influencer Smurf? I can't even imagine those kind of videos. I'm gonna do my best Charlie impression. Okay. So whenever you Smurf and you wound up smurfing a Smurf, this is one of those times where it's gotten pretty Smurfy. And I know Smurf. Influencer Smurf videos, they're very well done. We got robot chicken episodes. Those are honestly, that's where a lot of my Smurf knowledge comes in. Robot chicken episodes where they do things with the Smurf, and that stuff is way funnier than anything that modern movies have done with Smurfs. Let's see what else was here. Didn't influencer Smurf get exposed for having 50 Smurf bites of Smurf in his Smurf drive? Why does he still have a stable career? Why is this what influencers are known for? Why can't we all just be saving the world and making people laugh? Why do we have to touch kids? I already hate this movie. What the F is influencer Smurf? All aboard the toxic Smurf train. Gonna get you smurfing on my Smurf. Make sure you smurf it. Oh gosh, no, not this. If something with an influencer Smurf, they gave them an influencer Smurf. They had the balls to give all the village of 100 fantasy creatures that is supposed to stay hidden an influencer Smurf. That is actually a good point. Smurfs are supposed to be hidden, not seen, and they introduce one Smurf whose job it is to get all the attention. If by the end of this stream on the Reddit, we do not have 3C Smurf on there, shockingly disappointed in you guys. You guys are slacking. And the Reddit was popping. I'm definitely going to check it out later. The Reddit was popping with some really good stuff. I think, in fact, here, I saved this video because I couldn't believe. Let me see if I could pull this up real quick. I was like, these are my people. These are the ones right here. This is the kind of stuff that was keeping me alive through my right there. Look, Smurf and Smurf. I Smurfed a Smurf. Check out Superman, July 2025. That's good stuff. So I don't get it, man. This is all just these jokes continue. Influencer Smurf to Smurf to minors, by the way. Influencer Smurf. You're a Smurfophile. It's the same joke in 20 different languages. I want to beat influencer Smurf to death with a rock. Oh my god. 91K likes. Yeah, I don't know why they thought that's a good idea. Like, obviously, these movies are geared towards a younger kid, and kids nowadays want to be an influencer for the fun. For the fun, not for Smurf and Smurfs. But dude, just nothing about this trailer spoke to me. And they're doing the thing where it's like half animated movie, half then thrown into the real world. People are really thinking they're going to end up pulling the sponge out of water thing, where if you remember that movie, that SpongeBob out of water movie, they only go to the real world like the last 10, 15 minutes of that movie. Would not be surprised if a similar situation happens here, where these Smurfs are smurfing and a Smurf in the animated Smurf world, and then they get to smurfing in the live Smurfs, and then they smurf. You could do a lot with that word, man. It could mean anything. It should be our new word. Why is a turtle with them? Somebody smurf that turtle. Roger, we need to get a smurf on the turtle. The turtle needs to be smurfed ASAP. So I don't know, man. I wanted to give this a chance. Dude, what is this? What are you doing to the Smurfs? This could this brand could be something. Somebody is holding the Smurfs hostage. Somebody believes the Smurfs can be something amazing, but they keep coming out with mediocre movie after mediocre movie, and this just did not do it for me. Like, I was hoping this could at least be half decent. I remember seeing the trailer for The Lost Village, and I'll be honest with you, boy, didn't even check it out. I still have not seen it, so I don't even know if this is worth it. But when this trailer came out, I was like, okay, I could see someone liking that. I could see someone being into that. Clearly didn't do it for people though, because now we're back to this smurfing thing. So Smurfs, are you gonna be smurfing a Smurf? And if you are you using Smurfs? Papa would like to. We need a Smurfussy. That's the best way to end this segment, man. That's the best way to, because this next,